know what they're putting on their skin. CBS 2's Elsa Ramon is here to explain why we should be paying closer attention. Elsa.
Well, the beauty products we use every day could contain toxic and cancer-causing ingredients, and you'd never know it. That's because the industry is unregulated, something many people are trying to change. Kirsty King from Mid-City, LA is a sales director for an advertising agency. And in her business, image is everything.
This is my makeup that I use most days.
This is how she primps for work.
And this is a product I've used for quite a while.
This is how many women start their day. But did you ever stop to think if what you're putting on your skin is safe? Why wouldn't it be? It's approved by the FDA, right? Wrong.
It's the Wild West when it comes to cosmetics.
Margie Kelly is with the Campaign for Safe Cosmetics, a national coalition aimed at pressuring the beauty industry to remove toxic and cancer-causing chemicals from their products.
There's no pre-market testing to make sure the product is safe for use before it's sold to you. We want to change that situation and make things safer.
The fact is, the FDA is operating on a 1938 law, so unless you have a PhD in chemistry, how would you know if the nail polish you use or the eyeshadow you wear is safe? Kirsty had the same question for Margie, considering an incident she experienced last year.
About a year ago, I discovered I had a basal cell carcinoma on the top of my head. I had it taken care of, so I'm all good now, but it did start me thinking about, the products that I'm using on my skin.
Makeup, skin creams, toothpaste, shampoos, and more with chemicals like retinol palmitate, DMDM hydantoin, and parabens. If you see these on your ingredient labels, Margie says those are red flags. The campaign is now pressuring companies like Procter & Gamble, makers of brands such as CoverGirl, Max Factor, Pantene, Olay, and Herbal Essences, saying these products include chemicals known to be carcinogens.
Everybody that puts anything on their skin or their hair ought to be concerned. What are they applying to themselves?
Congressman Adam Schiff, who represents Burbank, is now co-sponsoring a federal bill aimed at giving the FDA more oversight of the cosmetic industry.
What exactly is in this stuff that they make smell nice artificially? Because there's a lot in there, and we still know, I think, very little about what its impact may be on our bodies, in our bloodstream, and we ought to find out.
What kind of pushback are you anticipating getting from the trade industry on this issue?
The pushback will be, this is not feasible, this will be too costly, this is going to cost jobs in the cosmetic industry, there's no evidence these products are hurting people, and that may be true, but there's no evidence that it's not harming them either. The problem is there's no evidence.
The Personal Care Products Council, the trade group representing more than 600 member companies, including Procter & Gamble, declined to comment on our story, but says, "We are working with members of Congress and the Food and Drug Administration to propose changes to the law that will make meaningful enhancements to cosmetics regulation without overburdening FDA or imposing costly and unnecessary restrictions on American businesses."
It's a growing story. It's like a tsunami of interest in safe cosmetics that even companies like Walmart and Target have decided to take a look at the cosmetics they sell on their shelves and decide, are we going to sell these anymore?
The good news is there are tools currently available to help empower you. Free apps like Think Dirty, Skin Deep, and Good Guide. All are sites where you can take the product, scan the barcode with your smartphone, and see which ingredients might be a concern. As for Kirsty's makeup bag,
overall, you've made some pretty good choices. There are some very easy fixes for you where you can go to particularly your drugstore products and find products that are, for example, don't have parabens, and maybe use a few, fewer of these products.
U.S. Senator Dianne Feinstein is expected to propose a similar bill on the Senate floor in the near future. For more information and a list of toxic or cancer-causing chemicals to avoid, just go to our website, cbsla.com. Paul?